Okay, American Idol fans, we know the top six for season 17. They are Alejandro, Lacey, Wade, Lane, Jeremiah, and Madison. I think that's a really strong group. I'm here with Susan Wazena and Denton Davidson. And Denton, you do our live blogs each week, and we lost Walker Burrows and we lost Alyssa Ragu. What were some of the comments that were coming in? Like, what was the overall feeling of the viewers?
It seemed like there was a lot of outrage over Walker being sent home. A lot of people thought Wade should have been the one to go. So there was quite a lot of feedback in support of either Walker shouldn't have been voted off, and a lot of people thought the judges should have used their save on him.
Susan, what do you think?
I think Wade thought he should have gone home the way he looked at the end in shock and amazement that it was Walker, because it was not a good night for dear Wade. And I don't think anything of that music really suited him. And I don't think Alyssa, deserved to have him as a singing partner, because I mean, that song, it was not meant for his voice at all. And it was almost, I wrote something up about it, that it was like two people doing karaoke separately, because they never meshed as a couple singing.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, I mean, Walker was so fun to watch. He was so interesting and such a good singer, but he was never going to win the show. So if you look at it that way, yeah, maybe he should have lasted one more week, but I don't think he was ever going to make the top four. I mean, sorry, Walker fans. I love Walker, but I don't know. I don't think the judges should have used their save on him.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but I wish that the song he did it suited him very well, but him going all over the stage didn't. And at the end, when he had the backup singer and him singing way at the end, it was wonderful. And I said, he's in an a cappella group. They could have done more a cappella things with those 4 or 5 backup singers, and that would suit him more than trying to be a showman on the stage, because that's not his thing,
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how much the performance even mattered, because Wade's performance was so bad that, I mean, Walker's was pretty good. Walker's was entertaining. So I think part of it is this thing where there's no real time to vote.
Right.
So it's almost like people vote before Wade probably got all of his votes before he even sang his Queen song, because he was towards the end. So, I mean, the performance on the nights is not as impactful, it seems to me, as it used to be.
I think there's an easy way to fix that, though. Maybe not with the top 10 week, but now that there's 8, they could have all 8 sing, in a row, and then do the duets. Like, finish the night with the duets and still allow voting. But then at least, like with Alyssa, I mean, she was going home no matter what, let's be honest. But really, she had the most unfair advantage, because she sang, she got critiqued, there was a commercial, and then the vote was read. And I like how she was trying to, what's the word? She was trying to stall for time, which was really funny. But there was no chance she was making it through. But
do you think by putting Alyssa and Wade as the last 2, they were sort of penalizing them from the week before? Is that their way of saying, you 2 were at the bottom last week, so you get this disadvantage, you're going last? Do you think, they don't say that, but that's what it appeared to me. I mean, sometimes they save what seems like will be the most dramatic or the best performance to close the show, and that was clearly not the case. So that's my theory, is that whoever goes last was almost sent home the week before.
Don't you wish Simon was on still sometimes? Because if Wade forgetting the lyrics, they just blew that off. And I'm sorry, you have one thing to do. Remember the lyrics. And you might be nervous, and I'm sure it's a lot of pressure, but that's what you do when you're a performer. And also, like, I don't know, I think Luke said to Alejandro, you were off key, but we don't care. We love you. And it's like, no, you should care.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if my memory is correct, there was only one negative critique, and it was Katie telling Madison that, you know, her voice doesn't match her body's actions on stage, which I totally agree with. But it's like that should be, you know, every contestant should get a critique, help them grow in the competition. Don't just say you're good, you're great, you messed up, but we don't care. Don't say that.
Right. And the way they spoke to Alyssa and Wade also was very much like, you're a winner anyway. They spoke to them like they were going home. It was not like the other 6 at all.
Right.
It was like, it basically was like, you made the top 8, congratulations. Now you're going out the door.
Yeah.
In terms of the save, I think they can only use it next week or the week after. Let's just name out names who they will definitely use the save on. If Alejandro's in the bottom next week, he's being saved 100%, right? It doesn't even matter how he does on the night.
I would argue they might use it for, I mean, they will use it. I think they'll definitely use it next week because 2 are going home or
Wade
are gonna.
and
Oh no, yeah. So it'll be Wade, and I think they could honestly maybe use it for anyone who goes home with Wade.
so Wade's definitely going home. That's what we think, and then somebody.
That's my guess. Yeah.
I think they've run out of songs that he could actually sing. That's a sad thing to think, but you know. What is the theme for next week?
What's the theme? I don't know.
I haven't heard that either. I don't think they mentioned it on this week's show. So.
Well, like the Anna Lambert stuff just popped up like on Tuesday. Variety got it, and that's how I learned about it.
Mm. So, well, let's talk about the pirate, Adam Lambert. He did a really good job, I think, mentoring the people. I really wish he would have performed on the show.
Well, he's going to do that in the finale.
Oh, okay. So they're saving him.
They're bringing.
And he also has a special on tonight.
Right.
So there is an AB special about Adam Lambert and Queen tonight. So they were probably promoting that. But I thought he looked more like Billy Ray Cyrus than a pirate.
Point.
He had that kind of mullet going on.
Yeah.
Did I miss who the little 7-year-old boy was? He was.
That was bizarre. They spent so much time, and I'm telling you, I don't know if it was worth it.
No, he was very good for 7. I just want to.
He wasn't 7. He was even younger. He was,
well, 6. I don't know what he was, but he was very good. I just don't know if he was right for American Idol. Maybe America's Got Talent.
Well, they rushed him in, and I didn't get a clear explanation of what was going on, so I didn't even write about it in my update. But so I didn't understand exactly why he was on the show. I thought his interview after the performance was the most entertaining part of it,
Right.
about it, though. When he was like, "Oh yeah, I know I'm good, and I know I have a great jacket on."
It almost is like, so they had, what, 4 minutes to spare. Why not give those 4 minutes to the eliminated contestants at the end of the show? Why not do the little, you know, the package video of their journeys, and let us take a moment to just reflect on the fact that we're losing Walker and Alyssa, instead of just saying, okay, bye, you walk out this way. Ryan's like, walk down that staircase. So it's like they're gone.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my little irritation. If we had that much time to spare that we gave it to this little boy, we could have given it to, you know, our contestants that we're losing.
I also hated them mixing up the movie duets and Queen. It was so awkward, and it just, you know, you want to hear Queen in massive doses at once. So you don't want to have to listen to a song called Jackson that, I mean, it's not even the right version of it, because I know Nancy Sinatra sang it with Lee Greenwood, not the, you know, from that movie. And it's just, I don't know, it just did not work. I would rather they sang 2 Queen songs than, you know, doing faux movie duets.
I love how Ain't No Mountain High Enough is the movie from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like,
right.
That's what that song has become.
That song has been done on American Idol way too many times.
But better usually.
Right.
So let's talk about who we think could win. There's only 6 left. I think most people at Gold Derby are picking Lane Hardy. Susan, who do you think?
Stop it. Lacey made him up his game, so he got that going. But I think for me, Jeremiah and Madison are the best two singers, and they know that. They say they're the voices, like it's like a abnormal thing to have a good voice and be on the show.
Yeah.
You know? But when they did their duet, that was like maybe my favorite moment all season because it was beautiful. It was so well sung, and you wait for that, you know. And I don't even think they made that much of a fuss over it.
Right.
Denton, who do you think will win and who do you want to win?
Well, Madison and Jeremiah are, to me, like the throwback of how American Idol was. But we all know that since then it's become, you know, the white guy with the guitar. I mean, people talk about that in our comments all the time. So that's where this Lane thing is coming from. And I do think Lane will win. And, you know, I like a few of them. I like Jeremiah a lot. And last night, I really liked Lacey again. I didn't like her for a couple of weeks, but I thought she was great in both of her performances last week. And, you know, I really like Lacey.
Lacey was, she put the most emotion she could in the Queen song, and she made it really feel like it was something she could record now, and it's a Queen song, and you didn't even think of it that way, you know. So I think, you know, she transformed a bit last night. She got a little more comfortable, whereas everybody else seemed more ill at ease.
And Alejandro's transformation of Under Pressure did not work as well as what Lacey did.
He's been disappointing a lot lately, and I wonder if it's because he just came out of the box so strong with the audition that he had nowhere to go but down.
Okay, he's another one who said to Adam Lambert, "Oh, I don't know all the lyrics yet." You have one job. You know? I don't know why you wouldn't want to know the lyrics, you know?
I don't think this is the right format for him. Like, I don't know that this is the path for him to have the most success. Just because, I mean, what he's great at is a musician. I mean, I could sit there and watch him play the guitar for 90 seconds and sing for 30. I mean, instead of the other way around. So I mean, that's where I am with him, is I think he's a musical genius, but I don't think this show fits with what he's trying to do.
I want Jeremiah to win. I think Lane will win. But I could see Madison pulling off an upset. I really could. Susan is starting to convince me.
Oh.
Well, before we go, I'm going to put you guys on the spot. Who do we think is going to be standing next to Wade in the bottom two next week? It's really tough because they all have their pluses and they all have their minuses. I'll just say, I don't even know. I'm going to say Lacey. I'm going to say Wade and Lacey are going to be the bottom two.
I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to say Wade and Alejandro.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. I'll say Wade and someone off the street. No, I don't know. No, they're too good now. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, really is. I mean, she's getting better, whereas everybody else is sort of just settling into, I don't know, not as comfortable a space. So
I do think the save will be used. I think Wade will go home and the save will be used. That's my prediction.
Yeah, that's what I'm predicting at Gold Derby. Well, do you guys have any final thoughts before we say goodbye to Queen Week?
This was very disappointing. I had all these hopes for it, and okay, the worst thing. Wait, okay. So Adam Lambert's there. He knows how to do this. He tells him to stand in front of the mic and sing with authority. And what does he do? The opposite. So I don't understand. Why don't they listen to these people?
I thought this week was 100 times better than Disney Week. So I'll give him credit for that. That's my feeling.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and go to Gold Derby and make your predictions right now. Thanks.